Good morning, good afternoon, or whenever the time is that you will be viewing this live video. Hi, everyone. It's me, Rashida of Energy Connections, Empowerment for Authentic Living and Mindful Connections. This is my first live video post-retirement. Post-retirement. Did you all hear me? Post-retirement. It is a Wednesday morning. It's a Wednesday morning right now in my world, where I am home and just being able to show up and engage the people. So I wanted to take a few moments to just kind of reintroduce myself to everyone, since I will be able to be available more often because I won't be, tied to the past 40-hour work life. So now it's just 100% committed to the business of helping people, strengthening families and individuals and couples to maximize their potential to show up in life as their best selves. And to get to the nitty gritty of what that truly means for each individual person. And I'm excited to be able to do that now on more of a full-time basis. So this has been going on for contemplating this journey and stepping out into my own platform probably for a solid 2 years, where I was like really mapping this thing out to be able to show up here today on a Wednesday morning and not be like running late for work or not going to work, so that I also can concentrate on the business of helping people, again, maximize their full potential. And what we like to say now, living their best life, or living your most empowered life. So again, what is Energy Connections all about? So Energy Connections is, hey, Duncan's on here. Patricia Walker. So are y'all folks at work? Are y'all at work? It's good to see y'all, though. It's good to see y'all. We still got to hang out offline. So Energy Connections is empowerment for authentic living and mindful connections. And the title and the tagline to my practice, it speaks to exactly what it is. So Energy Connections is spelled INNERGY, intentionally, because it focuses on your inner being. It focuses on your inner self and the energy and your intuition that is a part of you, that helps guide you, that helps, that's a part of your decision-making process, it's a part of your behavior, it's a part of how you effectively show up and communicate with other people, and how you build those connections based on your own energy, what you're feeling, what you're bringing into the space, what you're carrying with you from throughout life and through all your partnerships and relationships and interactions with other people. All of that is a part of your inner being. All of that is a part of your inner self. So as you get to know the core of who you are, you're able to make better decisions if necessary. You're able to kind of thrive and really focus on the potential of your existence to, fully be and exist the way that you want to be in this world. So Energy Connections is just that. So now that I am able to be here on a Wednesday and a Saturday full-time and a Sunday full-time, not working Fridays and not working Mondays, and then Tuesdays and Thursdays, let's see, I don't know what that's going to be yet. So we'll play around with that a little bit to see what Tuesdays and Thursdays will be. Tuesday and Thursday will probably be like more writing days and content focus. So, but I get to play around in that field. So I'm not really sure. So again, it's all solution-based work, focusing on, again, like your whole process from big start to finish. One thing about me as a person, it's kind of like a straight shooter. I'm very fun, very engaging, very like lighthearted at my core. However, when it comes to like your own personal work and your own work as far as like what you're trying to fully maximize, I'm kind of can be very serious and kind of like very, very like straight to the point. Because I think, sometimes you'll hear me say like life, we don't get many do-overs. Matter of fact, you don't get do-overs at all. This is kind of like, this is it. This is like this. It's not a dress rehearsal. So once you have that awareness, or once your awareness becomes a little bit more sharper, a little bit, we have a little bit more depth to how life is showing up for you, how you're kind of creating things that are happening, how you're participating in certain things that are a part of your world and the things that are happening situationally. Once that awareness is there and you kind of can see the big picture, now it's time to like get into the habit and the business of doing something different, which always requires a choice to be made. There's always a choice. So, you know, sometimes we don't like the choices. Sometimes the choices don't feel as good as we like them to. Sometimes we rather have something else become an option, but there is always a choice to be made. You always get to choose how you are going to engage another process, how you're going to engage a person, how you're going to figure out some sort of dilemma that's happening in your life. There's always a choice to be made. So one of the things through working with me, one of the things we get to figure out is how choices align with what your big values, what your value system is, what your goals are. How does that choice align with what you're willing and wanting to do? How does your choice align with that end outcome that you see, or the vision that you're projecting? How does the choices all align with that? And, you know, does it match? Is it, you know, is there some sort of incongruence there based on what you say that you actually want? So we work hard at that. And it's actually very, very easy. Again, sometimes people just want to, you know, kind of keep dodging the choices, and, you know, the choices bring out solutions. Sometimes we kind of, you know, want to play hit or miss. But, you know, we don't do that. Energy Connections. It's kind of, it is what it is. Let's now move forward and get it done. So what else do I have here that I wanted to make sure that I covered today? Also a part of that process is training your mind to also look for solutions. Sounds, you know, kind of like a woo-woo type thing, but it actually is very possible. It's actually very helpful. When you focus on the solutions or all sorts of possibilities that are out there, that's a better way that you're able to then show up for yourself and make the best decision. Doesn't matter if you're talking about just something independently or you're talking about something within a partnership. There's still so many possibilities to how to construct life, how to approach life, how to change things to be better and to be more suitable. There's so many possibilities. So we also learn how to kind of play in that space and to, you know, make it work for us in the best way possible. Healthy relationships, you know, we get to point out all of those cues that show us like, okay, hey, you know, something is off a little bit here, but, you know, how can we make it better? That goes into the Why Are We Together course that's currently running right now. If you want to get into that, you still have time. After this Sunday, then I won't be able to let anybody in, because then it goes into the remaining weeks and we won't be able to have anybody else join in. But you can join that course whether you're in a partnership or not. Single people, please take the class, because it is definitely beneficial for you to get to the core of kind of like your the core of your value system, and how those values again influence, impact, and enhance relationships and partnerships. So that's important for people to recognize, and it helps you to figure out like then how to merge those value systems with someone else. So that's why Are We Together? You can look at the outline on my website, or I also can send you additional information about that. So what else? What else? You know, see, I'm all ready for y'all this morning. I got my little notepad. I'm all ready. So those are the main things that I wanted to bring out today on my first live post-retirement, just to kind of say, hey, you know, I'm here, you know, and I don't have to be so stingy with the appointments now. Now I have some daytime hours to be available. You know, I don't have to be squeezing everybody into this evening time slot any longer. You know, I'll have some mornings available. So definitely, if you or you know someone that you know definitely could benefit from some self-development work and some work to strengthen their relationship, or with family, or with another person, male, female, doesn't matter. Definitely you can connect them with me. It's all about, you know, maximizing our own individual potential so that we can be our best selves. That's very, very important to me as a person, because I remember when ... You know, we all have those stories. It's like, okay, I remember when, you know, I was kind of a different person, living a different way, not as happy as I would have liked to have been, and not really sure, and I wasn't really sure what happiness was, or like how to create it. Like I just didn't know. Then I had to do my own work to get that understanding together. So now I know what it really, really means to create happiness for yourself and to focus on, what makes sense to you based on what you want to happen in your life and based on what you want, and kind of not going against like what society is kind of telling you or what's kind of floating out there in the universe. It's about your inner self. So that's the work that I do. So again, if you know somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody, send them my way. Send them my way. So I'm not going to be on long. That's all I wanted to share. And I will definitely be with you guys again. But this is my first time post-retirement saying hello. So I just wanted to jump on really quick. Now I'm getting ready to sit back, finish writing, drink my coffee, eat my little deviled egg, not deviled eggs, I don't know how to cook. So you know that I did not make no deviled eggs. That was a Freudian slip. I am eating some boiled eggs and drinking coffee in my vegan sausage. So that's what I'm getting ready to do this morning. So, oh, hi, Portia. Hello. So I will leave my website in the chat box for you all to take a look at. And again, definitely connect with me if you feel like you are struggling in some areas of your life and you want to kind of do things differently, kind of show up in a different way for yourself. I'm the person to connect with. And I will see you all soon. Have a great Wednesday, and I will touch bases with you all later on. Bye-bye.